Hey there, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. We're here with your August 1st to the 15th, actually 1st to 31st of the month reading, and but we're accenting the 1st to the 15th, so maybe it's a clue. We'll see what does come through. We'll pull a card for each of the days and get right into it. Now, I'm seeing, Aries, right off the bat, that there is something that I'm seeing you are really wanting to be focused with, grounded with. I also see that you've made a tremendous change here in a certain area of your life. It's something that maybe you're implementing now in a new way, and it's really having a wonderful impact on your lifestyle. I'm seeing that with the Six of Cups upright. This is something that you felt maybe you needed to do for a long time now, and maybe you're just waiting for like the right opportunity, so-called. The Six of Cups upright. For a number of you, this is something that I feel like you are drawn to even, but you know, you're not really wanting to kind of like fixate, I'm hearing, force into place. It's just something maybe that you want to kind of move into gently even, and I feel like you've started to with the Six of Cups upright. Now, for some of you, this is possibly even, I see it as a difference in lifestyle, like something though as well for a number of you is really picking up here momentum with the Six of Cups. I feel like this also comes down to feeling like you're in the flow state, feeling confident. I'm hearing that as well with the Six of Cups. I see this is also a mending of the heart chakra. I'm hearing throat chakra as well. So without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the month here. And we're picking from 3 decks. We have the Gummy Bear Tarot deck, which is actually new. My sister just gifted this to me. It's the cutest deck. And then we have the Wild Unknown, which we've been working for quite some time. And then the Dolphin here sitting on the face of the stack of the Children's Spirit Animal deck, which is also such a fun deck to work with. I've been working with that for quite some time. So nonetheless, though, let's get into it, Aries. Now, for some of you, there is something here, definitely. I feel like you've even kind of cleared the air with, we'll say. You've really cleaned up. I'm hearing that, the Seven of Pentacles upright. You've really sort of realized here in some way what you also want out of a certain situation. For some of you, this is something that you've gotten really focused with. I'm hearing that with the Seven of Pentacles. And I keep hearing like grounded. There's something that you maybe knew. Again, I keep hearing this, like we're just on the first so far. You got the Raccoon here in reverse. You have everything you need in reverse. You know, for a number of areas, like I feel like you kind of knew it would come down to this, whatever, let's say this is, like this way of life, this sort of lifestyle shift. You know, you weren't like really wanting to force it though, I'm hearing that. So maybe you've just been waiting a long time to finally even present something to someone. For some of you, this is something that you felt you had to do at the right time though. And maybe it does come down to vulnerability. So let's continue. Yeah, and if that's the case, I feel like for some of you, there's been a lot of pressure maybe in the social space where a lot of people maybe were like encouraging you to get involved in something. I'm seeing maybe you were like, well, I don't know exactly if that's really what I want of the situation. The Dolphin Cooperative Others are bright. For some of you, I see this actually as a maturation. It's like, you know, you're looking at a space and saying, well, I don't necessarily have to get involved in that right now. Let me take my time. So let's continue. The Horse in reverse, trust your feelings in reverse. Dear, be kind to yourself and others here upright. This is on the 4th. Yeah, I see something happening here in a big way. Big way. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You got 2 5s leading into the 10. Interesting, from the 6. So let's continue here pulling on this week. Yeah, for some of you, you may be even meeting someone, or you're meeting up with someone, or you're planning something here with the Mother of Cups. Some of you, this comes down to confidence. 10 of Wands in reverse on the 4th. From the Wild Unknown. On the 3rd, the Son of Swords in reverse, sitting on top of the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And on the 2nd of August, we have the Star upright. This is a cycle I feel you feel guided through, okay? It's something that you want to be gentle with yourself as you carry out, though, and it can be a change, again, to the lifestyle. Maybe it's even something that has a sentimental side to it with the 5 of Pentacles here. I'm seeing that as well in the theme of the Wild Unknown as we pull into the rest of this week. Ooh, that card popped out right there pretty quickly. The Knight of Pentacles. Some of you you know, maybe you're planning for something, or someone you know is planning for something. The Knight of Pentacles is looking at the Mother of Cups upright. Let's pull on that Mother of Cups. The Moon upright. I feel like someone wants to make an offer. Ace of Cups on the Moon, on the Mother of Cups. Wow. That's a lot of water energy. Let's get a children's spirit animal on the Mother of Cups. Somebody wants to introduce someone, maybe even just someone. The Beaver, do your chores upright. On the 6th, we have the Ladybug. Notice little things. Let's clear it around. 9 of Cups upright. This is exciting. I feel like you're even getting to know someone, or you're getting ready to present something to someone. Why do I feel like a card has fallen on the ground from the Gummy Bear Tarot? Okay. Well, it hasn't. It seems to have not fallen on the ground. So 9 of Cups. On the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody is nervous about whatever this is, though, still. Maybe you're meeting up with someone for the first time, maybe in a long while even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pull on the 7th, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is exciting, but there are even a lot of factors here to this. The 3 of Swords upright. Someone's maybe feeling, I'm hearing nauseous as they get closer to this date. Maybe they're actually planning for something. It's a physical experience. Rabbit asked for help upright. Maybe it's like, I'm even saying last minute someone's researching something. Like, yeah, Cougar, you can do it. I read that as you can still do it here. I'm reading that in the Cougar on the 8th. Eight of Wands, wow, on the 8th, okay. That card just kind of jumped out to me there, and I was picking it out, so. Even seeing for some of you Aries, there's a choice you're making. The Fool in reverse on the 8 of Wands upright. Some of you maybe feel kind of conflicted here. There's an announcement you want to make. 9 of Swords upright. Okay, let's continue. Some of you are really attracted to someone. Butterfly, get ready for big changes, or a certain idea. I'm seeing that coming around on the 9th. There's something you are getting ready for. The Emperor's in reverse. You want to present whatever this is. For everybody, it's an event you want to attend. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, but maybe you're even surprising someone. You're like, I'm not sure how they're going to feel about this. The Strength card upright. Wow. If that's the case, I feel this is coming in from the past. We're going to eventually pull a Celtic cross as well. Some of you maybe want to present to someone and it's like, I want them to see how much I've changed, how much I've grown up sort of vibe. The Daughter, Wands upright. I'm hearing avoidance. I've been avoiding her. I'm hearing that. Maybe someone feels like the vibe is a little strange here. Like inevitably it's going to be challenging to reconnect maybe. Maybe someone has a reputation here a bit with someone, but they really ultimately do, well, let's clear it. But they want to reconnect. I'm hearing that. Maybe even rekindle. Okay, the 8 of Cups coming through. There's inevitably a side to this that is kind of intense or controversial. I'm seeing that as well with the 8 of Cups coming through. So very karmic as well. I'm seeing that very, very karmic, especially sitting at the base of the moon, at the base of the Mother of Cups, at the base of the Ace of Cups. It's almost like a catch-22. Like, I gotta do this. I'm hearing that. I feel like this is meant to be. I'm hearing that even, so it can be from different angles. It's like, I know that they're the one for me. I'm hearing that as well. There's no point in like putting this off. The Hangman in reverse. I'm hearing, I hope she understands. The Hangman in reverse, Daughter, Wands upright, and the Elephant in reverse. You can overcome any problem in reverse. Now, let's clear the energy and ground. On that 8 of Cups, let's pull a children's spirit animal. I'm seeing the fox, though. You can, well, I'm wearing the cougar. You can do it, but monkey, try something new. I'm also feeling the fox, though. That was the first card we caught sight of here, and I'm feeling guided here to just like wait until we can pull it again. Interesting. For a number of you, this is someone who somebody wants to kind of get to know more. They feel like, though, maybe this is even, they feel like someone gave someone the wrong impression here, like something is awkward. Like, I'm hearing that it's like, where did this card go? I'm hearing I should have pulled it the first time I saw it. Maybe for a number of you, this is someone who you felt like you had a chance with, and then you kind of like dismissed it. The Wolf, you're safe and protected. Where did the Fox card go, though? What? It's like hidden now. I kid you not. It's like really, really hard to catch again. The Fox. Let's keep shuffling. I'm hearing that song, Time to Say Goodbye. Somebody maybe feels like something's even getting out of hand. There we go, Fox, use your gifts to others. Somebody wants to make an offer to someone. They're really not sure if it's gonna like be good enough, so-called. Like they don't know if this person is even still attracted to them. Three of Pentacles upright. Like there is a lot of pressure here. I'm hearing that building. I feel like it's even the sensation of like someone looking at like a rotunda, like, you know, the door is like, how do we say it? Like circulating, you know? They're like, I'm not sure if this is the right time to do this. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, Unicorn in reverse. Use your imagination in reverse. This is with the Six of Swords card on the 1, 2, actually the 8th, 9th, 10, 11, 12, 13th. I'm seeing they're so nervous. They're like, I don't know if she even knows my name. I'm hearing that. Okay, let's clear it. Yeah. All right. Don't worry. I'm hearing Aries. Someone's like trying to support you in this in the storyline here. Two of Pentacles upright, Ten of Wands upright. I feel like someone here really knows you very well and they want you to really be brave, okay? Lizard Dream upright on the Two of Pentacles, Sun of Wands is clear. Someone here maybe even like, I feel like you make a jump, some sort of shift. You make something really obvious, really clear here on the 14th. Let's clear it around. I'm hearing that song, Who Will Save Your Soul? Eagle, do the right thing upright on the first day of the third week. I feel like something is exciting but nerve-wracking. Let's continue. The Swan, you're beautiful just as you are. Coyote. You're nervous about something. I'm feeling that. Aries, I'm hearing Aries. There's something you're presenting. Hummingbird. Buffalo. We've got the Turtle, take your time, and the Crow, believe in the magic. You land on the Lion as the last card, ask for what you want upright. Some of you, I feel, are competing for something here, and you know it's competitive. Inherently it's competitive, but maybe that's like you realize that you can't. It's like, how do you strike that balance? Like, I don't want to compete for this, but I realize it's competitive. I don't want to be competing though. I'm hearing that. It's interesting. Okay, the Chariot's in reverse on that Eagle card. There's maybe even a financial side to this storyline here. You have the Six of Wands in reverse in the last week. Some of you wanting to make a really good impression on someone. I'm hearing that as well. This is for, you've not seen this person in like a long time. Now it's in the third week here. We see the Chariot in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, on the Coyote is the Four of Pentacles upright, on the Hummingbird is the Mother of Pentacles in reverse, on the Buffalo is the Mother of Swords in reverse. For some of you, there's a history here. Definitely, like, possibly. I'm seeing a lot of people here coming back in August here. I'm hearing from April. Like, someone made a weird impression on someone, and it's like, and they want to come back. Like, hey, I'm hearing knock, knock. On the Turtle is the World in reverse. On the Crow is the Temperance card in reverse. Let's pull from the Gummy Bear Tarot. Let's clear it around. I see someone here is also feeling, they're nervous. They're like, I don't know if like I'm really doing this right. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's like the first time you've done something in a while, Aries. Like, I just don't know, like, if this is the right font, like the right print, the right color. It's like, I got her a gift. I don't know if she really, really wants this though. I'm hearing that. Aw, the World upright, Aries on the Chariot in reverse. Someone here feels really under pressure. It's like, it's maybe even a long journey actually with the Chariot in reverse. Okay, the Four of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's in love with somebody. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Wow, this is something maybe very competitive, or there's a historical side to this that somebody, yeah, they need to maybe like confront the Knight of Swords. They maybe want to tell their family like how they feel about someone. The Three of Pentacles in reverse on the Temperance card in reverse. Something is really, really attractive, but also intimidating. I'm hearing that. Now let's get into the last week of August. I feel like, again, this is a change you wanted to make, maybe when it even comes to your career. And again, it's like, I know I want to do this. It's just been a matter of time and a matter of with who and when. For a number of you, it's someone who you feel you need to be able to trust, okay? And it can be some kind of even procedure that you want to have done. But again, like, you want to make sure that you're doing this with someone, again, here again, that you trust. Now, for a number of you, this is you possibly even like with your social media. You're wanting to hire someone here for something. It's like, I'm hearing Netscape. Okay. I'm hearing condominium. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah. This is something like, for some of you, maybe you're even famous. Some of you have a huge following, and it's like you want to have, you know, maybe your assets here handled by someone. You're thinking like, who's the best sort of person to hand this off to? You know, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you don't want to do this alone. Whatever it is, like, I definitely don't want to be showing up like in my underwear in the middle of the night answering phone calls. Interesting. Let's clear it. Okay. Well, who does? It's like, oh, maybe there are people who will willingly, you know, like take on that role. But anyways, let's clear it. No judgment. I don't know what, it's just channeling here coming through. But the lion, again, that's the last card of the children's spirit animal, landing on the first day of the last week of August. So that is the approximately the 22nd, we'll say. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like someone's so nervous. They're like, what's the final answer here? They're almost like shaking. Like, what is the verdict? Like, are we going to be like, you know, version 1 or 2.0? Like, what's going on? I'm hearing that. They want even like an answer here on something. Strength in reverse. I'm hearing, I trust you. Right then, the Ace of Swords on the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords upright. This is on the 25th. Now, yeah, the Fool in reverse. Some of you maybe reached out to someone, like, you really weren't sure, like, if they're really even going to answer. I see someone, like, kind of, like, shaking, like, as they're trying to, like, reach out to someone. They're really not sure if someone is going to really appreciate the offer. The 5 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it's even, like, yeah, it's, like, something... Someone maybe is even like, they're not sure if they could trust the situation. Like, I don't know what that's alluding to. It's like, is this the right situation? I'm hearing that even to be in. Maybe they're even talking to like a healer or a medium with the Hermit and the 10 of Cups. For some of you though, I do feel like maybe you feel in some capacity that this is an experience that you're ready to have in some way. It's like, I want to like be honest here. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I don't want to just kind of like relate to the space randomly. This could be something, I feel like you feel like it's like you're taking a plunge. Like, this is naturally, possibly, it feels like it's out of your comfort zone. Let's pull a card here for each of, let's pull a Celtic cross. Okay, here. But leading out with the Hermit, mirroring the Ace of Swords, like, there's something that you really do maybe take the plunge with, especially in that last week. Like, I feel like you're going to be brave here, Aries, with something. Like, one way or another, I'm seeing you kind of, you go into the situation knowing, like, I want to commit to this. I'm hearing that as well. And it is kind of freaky, though. But at the end of the day, I feel like, again, you're looking back here and you're like, okay, I see the revolving door. I want to move through it. I'm not going to be looking back. Okay, I know that that's not where I want to go. I'm hearing that as well. So for a number of you, there's something you got to just be really sort of like, you know, like adamant about here. Like, I want to address this. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I don't want to leave this like to the last minute. I don't want it to get out of hand. I don't want it to keep building up. I'm hearing that as well. It could actually be something financial. Some of you want to get physically fit. I'm hearing that as well. So maybe there's a side, right, to whatever the story is, that is sort of like even related to something that you need to figure out, like even calculate. I'm hearing filter. Interesting. Maybe it's even something you're saving up for, right? It's like you want to just be focused here. I keep hearing that. Interesting. So, okay, now let's get the cards here all organized, and then we'll pull the Celtic cross. That will be a card for the deep past, recent past, and the current state, and your future, and so on and so on. But before we do, also mention here, Aries, I feel like there's something that you're even like actually cleaning up. I'm seeing that as well. 9 of Swords coming through. It's kind of like something that you need to exercise patience with, maybe with yourself. It's like, this is inherently something that I'm not really used to, but I feel like this is a short-term sacrifice and it will really end up lending to my long-term, okay, passions. And for some of you, you're really kind of wanting to be focused with what you feel you don't really feel yet. I'm hearing that as well. Like anything for, like some of you maybe are trying to even be open-minded. It's like, I usually wouldn't do this. I usually want to be interested in this, but like, let's see what's going to be of the situation. Some of you feel maybe like you have to be, again, I'm hearing patient. Yeah, it's like, or some of you maybe even trying to control your libido here. It's like, I'm really excited, but I don't want to like also come off like I have an idea here about what is going on. Some of you possibly reaching out to someone from the past and you don't really want to be rushing. And let's get a few cards out here and see what does come through for the Celtic Cross, Aries. And thank you all so much for your support here, for your likes as well. Those of you who are hitting the like button. Thank you for tuning in, for showing your support as well. That does help the reading circulate. So if you feel like you resonate with these messages and you would like others to be able to more easily get in touch with them, then please hit the like if you feel guided. The Chariot in reverse might be a message here as well coming through. Like somebody maybe even, maybe you feel like someone is encouraging you to even like communicate here with someone. Interesting. Okay, now for a number of you, there's something you're really passionate about here, Aries. I feel like, Aries here might be feeling like there's really a huge opportunity that will be passed, okay? Like if they do not take the story seriously at this point in the plot. With the Son of Pentacles upright, like somebody here really is looking at something like, I don't know if this is making sense. Like the way that I'm approaching let's clarify. For some of you, there's a friend involved here. Maybe someone like passes an opportunity your way. They're like, hey, you want to like get involved in this? And it's like, maybe you said no a few times. I'm seeing you kind of maybe like reconsidering something here. Like, well, maybe I do want to be, making progress in that direction. It's kind of like something like long-term favorable here somewhat, with the Father of Pentacles looking at the Eight of Wands upright. In the hopes interferes, you wait on the final outcome of the Star in reverse. So and you got the Strength card in your theme. Yeah, I feel like this is naturally outside of your comfort zone, Aries. The Page of Wands upright on the Chariot in reverse, the Moon upright. I'm hearing I change my mind. I change my mind often. Some of you maybe like you don't normally like, feel comfortable committing to something here, especially those of you who have a Venus in Aries, Mars in Aries. I feel like you're settling down with a certain concept here somewhat. In the advice is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I also feel like you've matured in a certain area, right there, the Hermit. Definitely that wisdom, that old soul energy, sitting on that Four of Pentacles with the Father of Pentacles upright. Maybe some of you even have a mentor here, somebody who's encouraging you, like, keep striving for what you really want in the long term. Like, yeah, right then the Emperor pops out. Kid you not, lands right in between. I'm sitting cross-legged, sits in between my calf and my thigh. For a number of you, and that's sitting on the Son of Pentacles upright, I feel like you're making decisions that you feel are going to lend to the long-term point of satisfaction here for you. The Nine of Cups upright, you're being really patient. You're taking steady strides, steps here, in the direction that you feel comfortable even making, from the vantage point of saying, all right, I'm not necessarily risking something here. Now, again, though, inherently, maybe that's something that's outside of your comfort zone. It's like, I normally wouldn't, take my time to make a decision like this, but I am. I'm hearing that as well, with the Page of Wands sitting on the Chariot in reverse. So maybe you're even considering options that you never considered in the past. It's like, well, you lead up with the Ten of Cups upright, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords upright. Some of you really like this. I'm hearing this again. This is outside of your comfort zone, you guys. Like Ace of Cups in the theme. Some of you are absolutely in love. I'm seeing smoke here. You see someone through clouds. It's like, oh my God. Like some of you are really, really attracted to someone. Beaver in the theme. On the High Priestess in the Deep passes the Rabbit upright, ask for help upright. Yeah, this is something really unconventional. Even I see you talking to someone wanting an opinion. It's like, hey, like, what do I do about this? Like, yeah, maybe there's even a focus on history here, religion. It's like, this is naturally maybe a situation that feels challenging, but you feel enough of a connection to want to really invest in this space. Well, you feel a strong connection. You want to make an investment here in this space somehow. So it's like the kind of feeling even, it's like, well, I know this is definitely my industry. Okay, so I have to at least start moving in this direction. So we have here the Fox, do Secret Peppers for Others. Somebody is a films, they do film, something with film. Somebody wants to star someone. I'm hearing I'd like to star you. Maybe they even reach out to someone. The Eagle, do the right thing, leading out in the energetic pathway, meeting with the Elephant to the final outcome. You can overcome any problem upright. I think this really comes down to faith. It comes down to confidence. It comes down to empowering yourself amidst challenges that might be on the way to achieving the success that you feel is inevitable with maybe even this person. We have the Hangman leading you into the future. You have such a connection possibly here with someone. For a number of you with the Hangman, this is even something that you would like to encourage. For a number of you in your own life, this is even something that is really inspiring to you. This is, though, again, challenging. I feel inherently like there are going to be things that just rack your brain, twist your mind. How will this work out? But this is a passion here that we see with the Hangman. I want to pull further on that Hangman. There's a reason why they're sitting in between the Hermit and the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups. There is something here that I feel you are definitely, you are on the way here to the Hierophant here. It feels unbelievable though. It almost feels impossible to attain even. For a number of you though, it's that first little step you take, the Hierophant. Let's clear it. Mirror and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, the Fool in reverse. I mean, all I got to do is just ask for her number. I'm hearing that as well. It's a little step here. Son of Swords upright sitting on the Fool in reverse. For a number of you, maybe, you know, even from the get-go, this could be something you got involved in from, you know, way back. You do have the Hangman, the High Priestess, both in your deck here. In your spread, we'll say, but this is possibly dealing with a Pisces or someone's got a lot of Neptune in the chart, 12th house energies. There's something that is definitely there, you feel, okay? And yes, and you know, it was really hard, like from the get-go, okay? It's like, you know, it was love maybe at first sight, we'll say, with the Hangman and the High Priestess, but the practical side of this maybe did not quite manifest immediately. So for some of you, there are some factors here that are really, really hard to, I'm hearing, grapple with, like psychologically even. I'm hearing that with the Elephant. What's that about? Let's get a few cards on that. Okay, so for some of you, I feel there is maybe like an archetype question. So we have this Daughter of Cups coming through upright upon the Elephant. You can overcome any problem upright. This card feels so thick. Yeah, it's almost like callousy. The feeling I'm getting for a number of you is that there's a question of vulnerability here. Maybe you're even in like a new relationship or a new connection where you feel like you need to be more honest than you normally would be with yourself. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is a karmic lesson, possibly. There's something in the synastry chart with this person. There's something, I feel like, you know, it's really maybe even a high vibration here in the relationship. Ten of Swords in reverse, it's very, very much maybe at times very, very triggering or challenging to find yourself in the story. But that's because maybe you are trying to understand your space here in the connection logically. When it comes to the emotional side of the story, I feel like the more honest you are, the more you will feel at peace. Let's clear it. The more you will feel like you understand it, interestingly enough. So this is, I feel, really about letting go. Okay, it's really sort of about like, okay, I don't need to understand like why they need me here. Oh, interesting. For some of you, this is testing a fundamental heart chakra. I'm hearing recognition. Interesting. Like I see you connecting to somebody on the heart chakra level that you have not maybe had enough experiences to be able to understand, like even that that's what's going on. This is for some maybe. Let's clear it. Somebody, yeah. It's like a new feeling. Well, it's a new experience. Now, with the Hangman, I'm seeing someone offering someone flowers. With the Hangman, this is also a matter of your dreams, your visions, okay? Yeah, let's clear it. Bringing your visions to a point of manifestation physically. And for some of you, I really see that you feel that at the end of the day, well, let's clear it. This is a very exciting opportunity, but there's a lot to it. I'm seeing that as well with the Three of Pentacles. So maybe it's even an experience that's testing, you know, you on multiple levels. But with the Hierophant leading out, let's clear it. With the Hierophant leading out, there is some test here, big test. Six of Cups upright. Oh my God, how do you see love? Okay, in a situation where, let's clear it, in a situation through which there are so many factors that are maybe confusing. So where is it that you find the simplicity of love in somewhat of a chaos, okay? Of context. So it's kind of like I'm seeing like a number of factors being thrown into a space that has two initial variables. Okay, I'm hearing yin and yang. I'm hearing in this way. You know, we have peace amongst us. When we throw these other variables in, and it could be something kind of karmic, it's like, then how is it that we still recognize one another as love? I'm hearing even if so, I'm hearing there are so many variables that are, you know, helping us learn. I'm going to teach others the lesson, this very lesson of love. So there is something that maybe in this lifetime, even, you know, you've aligned with. Okay, let's clear it. Enough to understand is a lesson at a certain point in time. Wow. So maybe it's even something that you're actually manifesting from a space of I'm hearing karma. Yes, this is definitely a test. I'm seeing that with the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress. Some of you, there's someone here who you have so much love for. I see that as well. And it can even be a vision of yours, the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, and it's like, maybe there are times where you're like, like, I don't know about this, but that's when you're consulting the mind, I feel, for a number of you. This is a general reading, of course, right? You always see your personal intuition. I feel that when you listen to the heart space, you know how you feel about this, okay? So, and it is, I'm hearing a story that maybe has lifetimes to it. So inherently there are, let's go. Yeah, I'm hearing, yeah. This is a situation that maybe even, you know, is healing to you ultimately, and coming forth to help you hear your own, I'm hearing heart, I'm hearing a little more loudly, interesting, and to encourage you maybe, well, to feel emotion, ooh, maybe to a level, there's something that, let's clear it. Feel your emotion to a level that you haven't in the past before. So there are things that are really maybe even kind of like, I see kind of like tests, like left and right, like it's kind of complicated, but it's not. I feel a lot of this comes down to willingness to become vulnerable, okay? Like, yes, and to pursue just the emotion of love. Yeah, the feeling of love. So thank you for tuning in on the light to you. And it does come down to also what makes you feel excited. And maybe at a certain point, you know, especially those who have a lot of earth in your chart, maybe you actually felt really like, I don't know, can I trust this? Like, you know, is that really something that I feel, well, is it the right direction? For a number of you, you know, that is now actually the factor maybe of resonance where you say, well, the more excited I feel about this, the more I feel like it is the right path for me. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm hearing it's a matter of finding faith in, let's clear it, trusting the faith of what you love. Interesting, let's clear it. Trusting the feeling of love. So thank you again for tuning in, but really quickly, on that, let's pull a few cards. Yeah. I feel you want to come out with something here. This is for a number of you. Some of you want to confess. Ace of Cups, Marine, the Devil. Some of you, those of you have a lot of Aries in your chart, and Leo, I'm hearing, and Saturn, okay, Capricorn, 10,000 energies. I feel like you are wanting to really commit to something here, and it maybe even at a certain point you say, what is kind of challenging is now exciting to me, and I don't want to, you know, sort of chase something as well, but not fully, you know, advance in it. So that could be even in your career. I feel like you're wanting to really pursue something quite seriously. Thank you for tuning in. Love and light to you.